get on the same train to go to practice, and then, basketball is just the same. So adjusting to the basketball was easy, just because it's so international, but the lifestyle here, it moves much slower. You just kind of do whatever you want. I have 3 days off a week, so just kind of have a lot of time to
Bonding with a whole new team.
It was good. The girls were really, really open when I first got here. They were excited that they had Americans on the team. It was like the first time they've had Americans in the club for years. So they were really excited about us being here. So, I was, all of them were very, very nice. We just kind of bonded and after, as being here for a couple months. It's just different relationships with different people because everyone on the team is really different.
So at UW Green Bay, you have people from Wisconsin, Minnesota, you have people from Illinois, people from Canada.
I have a teammate from Serbia, and I have a teammate from Italy, a bunch of teammates from Denmark, obviously, and then
Paulina?
Paulina's from Germany. What else? I think that's it, right?
Mia?
Mia is from the Philippines, yeah. And I feel like there's one more that I'm missing.
Julie.
But I've been.
Okay, she got it. I did press it, Bob. There is video. See, I don't know why it ended.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
But we're
it.
still
I don't know. That's all I can think of right now. But it's quite a few different countries. Sicily is the other one. Julia is from Sicily, and then we have another American. So
Okay.
What's your favorite part about being here so far?
my favorite part is probably just everyday life. Like you can walk around and see a castle and a church on every corner, and everyone here is really healthy. They exercise a lot. There are no elevators. You take the stairs everywhere. You go on a walk. You ride your bike. You go to a grocery store instead of a fast food restaurant. So it's nice. It's easy to have a healthy lifestyle and an active lifestyle here, and there's so much to look at. Like, I've been with you guys for the past couple days, and I've seen a lot of things that I haven't even seen yet being here, just because we were going to walk through somewhere. So,
Can you talk a little bit about the history? In Wisconsin, 100 years is pretty old. What's it like here?
we're on a boat tour, and one of the businesses, me and Lydia looked at each other after the tour guide was talking, and the business was open from 1400 to 1832 or something like that. It was like 430 years in business, and every building here has some history. It's 300 years old, it's 500 years old, and instead of knocking them down, they just redo the inside. They leave the outside, they preserve it, and they put new things inside. Like, there are boat shelters that are now office buildings and stuff like that, but it still looks like it did hundreds of years ago. So it feels very old, but when you go inside, you're like, there's technology and everything is modern, but they just keep that outside building to keep that feel over here.
Do a lot of people here speak English?
Yes. Everyone here speaks English. It's very intimidating when they speak to you in Danish and you have to go, I'm sorry, I only speak English, and they have to repeat themselves. And it's strange because when you're in their country, you feel as though you should speak their language. They shouldn't have to adjust to you. Whereas, like, when we're in America, we expect people to speak English because that's the language we speak there. But here, I feel like I should be able to speak Danish and communicate with local people, but I can't yet. So I feel kind of rude almost asking someone to speak in English to me because I don't understand them.
Are you going to learn Danish?
Yeah, so we're working on getting in some Danish classes. I have an interview on Thursday at the school over by my gym, and then hopefully I'm going to start on November 4th taking Danish classes.
At what point in your career did you start thinking that Europe was a possibility?
Probably this summer going into my last year, just because Kayla and Julie had done it before, and I knew that Adrian was definitely looking into playing overseas, and Steph kind of developed an interest over the season, and it was just kind of my end goal. Like, if I'm going to walk out of college, I want to be able to do something more with the basketball that I've learned. And eventually I want to coach, and that is doing something more with what I've learned, but my body's not ready to quit yet, so we're just going to keep playing until my body says no, and then we'll keep basketball around for the next at least 10 years, whether it's coaching. I know it's not going to be playing for that long, but
I would think to come here took courage. What was it that gave you that courage?
I would say my family. I think they were so supportive of me, and they knew it was going to be hard to be away from each other for so long, but they were just so excited, and my mom was like, it doesn't really matter, you know, we're going to miss you either way, but we just want you to be happy. So I think that the fact that my family was so excited for me, and they were so supportive in the fact that it was going to be hard, but we were all going to do it together, and, you know, they have an excuse to visit Europe now, and my sister's going to come visit and all that good stuff, so, you know, I think they were the best support system I could have had as far as coming over here and not being scared about it, because a lot of people were saying, you know, when you get on that plane and you know you're going to be here for 8 months, the anxiety starts running, and I didn't get anxious on the plane when I was on my way over here. I knew I was doing what I should be doing, and it was what I wanted to be doing, and I had all the support behind me, so it really wasn't hard.
How well did UW Green Bay, the basketball program there, prepare you for playing in Europe?
Really well. I think I'm definitely the most technically sound on my team because I know how to jump stop and triple threat and all that technical stuff that a lot of people over here don't do. But it was an adjustment. Obviously, there's certain moves that I do in the States that they call as a travel here, and certain moves that you do in the States that are a travel, but they aren't a travel here. And so, you know, you have to adjust a little bit, but I think just the hard work that, you know, was instilled in you. You just keep working hard, and your teammates obviously respect you because they see you working hard. And playing with the group of seniors that I got to play with, it was all about team basketball, you know, getting everyone involved. And coming over here, I knew my role was going to be very important as far as scoring and all that kind of stuff, but it really was important for me to keep my teammates involved because I don't want them to resent me because I'm here and getting all this attention. I want them to be involved too. I want them to feel just as much as part of the team as I do. So I think that was like one big thing that I took from Green Bay where, you know, we had such a bond with our teammates and we played so well as a team that I want that to develop here. You know, I want us to play together and be able to do things that no one else would understand, but we know exactly what's going on.
In addition to playing basketball here, do you have opportunities to travel, and do you plan on traveling?
Yeah, I've been to Sweden a couple times. We've had a couple games there, but since I've been here, we've pretty much had a scrimmage or two every week and weekend, and then we started league games, and so we don't have a lot of time on the weekends to travel because we usually play on Saturdays. This week we had a Friday game, so we had Saturday and Sunday off, but I could, if we had a Friday game, I could leave on a Saturday morning and have after practice and have Saturday, Sunday, and all of Monday somewhere because we don't practice until the nighttime on Monday. So I could go somewhere that's close, you know, just over the border, Germany, somewhere that's not far, take a